What's up, everybody? This is Pastor B, and welcome to Roadmap to Breakthrough. Been gone for a minute, but now I'm back on track. Listen, I have a question for you. It's a very interesting question. As I was thinking about our time together today, what if you got your breakthrough? Have you ever thought about it? Like, what would you do if what you were praying for actually happened? If you got the breakthrough on your job, you got the breakthrough in your marriage, you got the breakthrough in your family, you got the breakthrough in your health. Like, what if you actually lost the weight? Or what if you actually began the tithe? Or what if you actually met the goal and reached the goal that you have been talking to God about? What if you actually got the breakthrough? What would you do? You ought to think about that. Because sometimes you can receive things, but really not have the wherewithal and not be in the position to take care of them. For example, when I got my first car, I didn't really know anything about changing oil, rotating tires, getting a tune-up and all those things. I didn't know that, so I had to learn that over time. I had the car and I really wanted it, but I also had to remember that with the car came responsibility, it came things, it came a lot of stuff. So, when God gives you something, it's not just for you to have, but it's for you to steward and to maybe even bless somebody else with. So let me ask you again. What if you got your breakthrough? What would you do? Now, one of the things you can do if you get your breakthrough is that you can share with someone on your testimony. You could say, hey, I prayed to God for X and look at what God did for me. I prayed to God for Y and look at what God did for me. And if God did it for me, God can also do it for you. Sometimes we need to share our testimony with people as we are guided by God so that it can encourage them to keep going. I'm always inspired by what God is doing in other people's lives. But whatever you do with your gift or with the breakthrough, I want you to be mindful that there is an expectation of you, once you get it, to use it to further God's glory and God's kingdom. And we read this in the book of 1 Peter chapter number 4, verse 10, where it says, as each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. So in other words, once God gives you the breakthrough, you need to use that. You need to use the breakthrough, the platform, the accomplishment, use the victory to serve someone else who may be striving for the same thing. So prepare yourself. Breakthrough's coming. God's going to do it. But make sure that you're ready for it so that when it does come, you can use it to bless somebody else. This is Pastor B with Roadmap to Breakthrough. God bless you and God keep you. And whatever you do, stay in the road.